Life, as they say, we only get to live once, experience only once, as far as our conscience goes at least. And often it turns out to be pretty humorous as to what people do with what they have got, but they never really know why they do things in the first place. Are questions banned? Or is running after all of the wrong paths and the incorrect ways possible a newfound pastime which ironically has been around since ages? All that they have inside is an apocalypse of thoughts ramming against each other head on. What to do, what not to? Shall it bring prosperity to me? Shall I be benefited in any way possible? Would it destroy me altogether or bring me down in any of the spheres of my life? Stop weighing your lives. Stop being persistent over the rights and the wrongs. Understand that there are more things to live for that most of us undoubtedly fail to comprehend. Stop for a while and try to grasp all of it. Look at yourself and others and think if this is what you saw of yourself, if what you are is what you really want it to be. She stands alone there, waters running through her legs, seeping into all those tiny spaces between her fragile fingers. This is what we miss out in our lives, filling in all those empty spaces with happiness, or as a matter of fact, with content. All of us are busy running after big goals, big achievements, greater pleasures, and the greatest of the positions. And in this race, you let go of your lives. Yes, you do. In a moral sense though, you lose the oneness with yourself. You lose yourself. Look at her, alone, yet so happy. There is a reason behind it. Solitude is divine if you intend to use it in a right way, with the right beings, with the right surroundings. She has come here for just one and only one purpose. She wants to be far away, miles away from the normal world that she lives in, where time is everything and we, the mortal souls, become soulless. She wants to be here because she can feel the emptiness. She wants to get engulfed in the vacuum that's spread all around her. She wants to be separated completely, cut off from everything. All of her worries, she wants to lock them back into the box, the same box from which Pandora let them get out, even if it's just a matter of few minutes. Because in those few minutes, she would get to experience something that is beyond words and expressions. For him, for most of the day, the whole world is confined behind those four walls. No one goes out, no one steps in, nothing moves until and unless he wants them to. Like a king, he lives only for the world that feeds him and feeds on him. But inside, he knows he is not happy. He signs the papers and gives the orders, but the world outside does not see the turmoil that's living inside his body. He was playing too many roles: a father, a husband, a son, a brother, a friend, a boss, and yet the irony was he was not good at the most important ones. He is sad because he's gotten too deep into this mad money, wealth regime race that now there is no way out. He stands at the crossroads. He knows which way he wants to go and needs to go, and in which way the world will allow him to go. Sadly, the former and the latter are not the same. His life runs in the fast forward mode, always. And here I sit, reading, writing, scribbling, expressing, pushing, fighting, loving, hating, and doing every possible thing so as to make sure that I get the very essence of this life. I inflict pain on myself and I treat myself royally. But then, it's all the same. What is this great mystery of life we are talking about? What crossroads and what fun? Why is it even important to think about all the decisions that we make? The answer is regret. Because back down the lane, you see something that has not gone by as you would have wanted. The emotion takes over. It eats you from inside. And all that would be left back will be a hollow body. I come back again to this cubicle where I make 100,000 scenarios in my mind. And I break them, I kill them, and I destroy them. And right when I think I've cracked it, I've guessed what this life of me, of all others, is all about, I bump into a new wall. A new hurdle, a brand new question, and I again set out on a new quest for the sake of my urge, for the urge of my soul, for the urge of my contentment. This is the path that I choose, for I feel I'll find my answers here. This is my boulevard.